We're going to be working on 133 constraining a sketch. And there's a couple things that are different from years past. One is that I created this for you, this weird shape. And we're going to find that in the Fusion shared folder. You probably have to go into your email and see that Kandari invited you to a shared folder, and we'll walk through that in class. But once you have this, you're going to be in this Truman Engineering Kandari. You're going to be in the IED 2023. You go into the 133 folder and you'll find this. And when you open it up, this is the same thing everybody is opening. So what I want you to do is make a copy. So let's see if we can do that. It may actually make you make a copy once you start editing it, but I don't know because we're sharing it. So I feel like we have to make a copy. So let's go to old school make a copy. It's not going to be say make a copy. What you're going to do is save as. So you're going to do this 133, but instead you're going to put your name. So you're going to save as, and then it would be whatever your name is. So I'll put Kandari here. So if you look in our folder now, we're going to see a bunch of names start popping up, right? So different people's stuff is going to be there. So I have mine. I'm in mine. So that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the front of the view cube. And then I'm going to go down here and double click on edit sketch. So by double clicking on it, I'm editing it. You could right click and then edit sketch that way, but I did it that way. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to close this so that we have more room, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to look and make sure that all the rules that they want are there. And they're not, because they had us start with this and they're going to have us do stuff. So these rules are called constraints. So they're called constraints. Oh, here we go. There's some weird announcement in the middle of my video.
Ms. Lake, please call extension 2155.
Sorry. Okay, so what we have here is they've named these different things. So they say stuff like line 7, enforce a parallel constraint with line 5. So if we look at 7 and 5, those are already parallel, which is this symbol here, the 2-line symbol. So if I look, oh, mine are not. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to hit parallel, and then we're going to click on this line, and then this one. And it says I already did that. All right, well, fine, be that way. See if I can. Make sure that your show constraints is clicked right here. Mine is, but it's just weird. Okay, it also says to make sure that it's perpendicular with line 4. So line 8 is perpendicular with line 4. Oh, what is line 8? Look at me just clicking on it. Line 8 is perpendicular constraint with line 4. That's interesting. Let's see what happens when we do that. So perpendicular is this one, like a sideways T kind of thing. So this and this. Okay, and it's okay. It's gonna get weird, just so you know. Get ready for it to get weird. Line 9 enforce a parallel constraint with line 3. So 9 and 3 are going to be parallel, which is weird because I think I would just do something else. Okay. These already have it. Look, you can see the symbol right there. It's going to yell at me. Yep. All right. And then it says line 10, connect the open endpoints of line 1 and 9. Okay, so that's it. It's done. So now what we're doing is we're going to go in and edit. So that's what you did. And you're going to drag stuff and things are going to be weird. So this is what we need to do. Lines 2 and 10 should always remain parallel. Let's look at 2 and 10. Oh, boy, this is going to get complicated. So 2 and 10 should be parallel with each other. That we're definitely going to have to do. So I'm going to do parallel 2 and 10. Okay. And then it says line 6 should always remain parallel with the x-axis despite revision in the orientation of any other edge or line. So 6 should always be, and if we look at 6, it's up here, so this should be parallel with this line down here. So essentially 1. So we'll say 6 and 1. So we're going to do this with this. Let's straighten that up. Then it says Lines 5 and 7 should always be the same length. Oh, see, again, I keep forgetting to look at the image. 5 and 7 should be the same length. So that means they need to be equal. So we're going to go to this equal tool. I'll click on 7 and then 5. I did 7 and then 5 because I was worried if I did 5 and 7, they'd both be that short dimension. If you did it that way and it ended up short, it's all going to work out in the end. So just bear with it. The design should require that lines 3 and 9 align horizontally so they move up and down together. 3 and 9. So here's 3 and 9. So to align horizontally, ooh, look at them being sneaky. What they need to do is they need to be the same height. And the way that you're going to do that is with this thing called collinear. So click on collinear, click on this, and click on that. See? It's crazy how sneaky they are. All right, then it says, add a geometric constraint to your CAD sketch to enforce each restriction that is not satisfied. Okay. Create a quick sketch of the profile and show the constraints that you added. Okay. Use a construction line to create a vertical line through the midpoints of 1 and 6. We will later use that construction line. Okay, so that's our first new piece of information. So let's go here. So we're going to do a construction line. So to do a construction line, it's a line tool, and then it's a construction tool. And then we're just kind of hovering. See how you get that triangle? And then same thing down here. Hover, 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 triangle. All right, so that gave me my construction line. Right in the middle with the triangles. We want those midpoints. And it's okay if it's crooked. Like mine happens to be straight, but if yours is crooked, that's fine because we're not, those things are not like set up yet. Okay, select the line tool and use the construction line. We did that. Okay, move the cursor. We did all that. Okay, fix the midpoint of line 1 to the origin of the sketch plane. Okay, so what that means is we're going to go here to coincident, which is kind of like, it's weird because I think of this as being like a right angle visual, but this is the right angle visual. I don't know. It's so odd. So coincident, we're going to go and like you hover till that point appears and then hover till the point appears. And actually you can see mine is not straight up and down. So maybe make you feel better if you're not quick. Okay, then it says, did it say a vertical construction line? Because maybe I need to sort that out on my end. You need to only have a coincidence. 1. Okay. Vertical line. Yeah, sure enough. Vertical to me means it should be straight up and down. Okay, so let's go to vertical. So here you have horizontal vertical rule constraint. So let's go ahead and click on that and then click on that dashed line. And it straightened it right out. Okay. Sorry, I missed that. It's my first time doing this video. All right, so we have all this, and now it says draw a circle on a sketch as shown below. The circle of the center of the circle should meet the following constraints. On a vertical line through the intersection of 3 and 4, so right here, they're going to be vertically aligned, and a tangent to a horizontal line through the midpoint of 2. Whew. Okay, so let's talk about what that means. We're going to do a construction line. We still have construction. We're going to go down to the midpoint, and we're going to go over, and it doesn't say anything about how far we have to go. And then we're going to turn off construction line. Oh, wait, did it do it live? No, it seems like it's still there. Right? Go away. Oh, that's right. You have to like undo. Okay. So see how I have this construction line and it's tied to this midpoint. Good. So now I'm going to do a circle and I don't have the construction. I don't have it turned on. So if you have it turned on, you're going to sort that out. And then I'm going to draw that circle like that. Okay. So now it's saying I need a vertical, so up and down, constraint from this dot, and you're just going to kind of click on it. It's not going to tell you you clicked on it. It's nothing, you know, it's got that little blue, but it's not like special. To the point where these two pieces come together. And then it also says tangent. So tangent is when the circle touches a line in one spot. Circle to line. Okay. Starting to look like what it's supposed to. Okay, so we did those two rules. Then it says mirror the circle on the other side. Okay, so we have, ooh, fully constraining the sketch. Okay, so we're gonna mirror the circle and then we're gonna be good there. So let's go ahead and we're gonna hit mirror, which is here. And then it asks us for what objects we want to mirror, and that's that circle. And what is your mirror line? You're going to do this dashed line here. Hit OK. So see how that's starting to look right? Okay. Now it says, let's get this sorted out. We're going to do some dimensions, and things might go crazy. So the first thing is that the width should be 100. Ooh, now we're going to find out if I did the right dimensions. All right, so if I do 100 here, are things going to go nuts? Yes, they are. Okay, so let me hit enter there. Actually, let me double click on it and do 100 space millimeters, right? So that I'm not like throwing it all off. And then I'm going to go down here, drop down, go to units, drop over, click on this, and make it millimeters. So for those of you that were asking me earlier which way it was supposed to go, you were right. Okay, let's see about these other dimensions. So we have 20 at the top, 15 here, 45 at the height. So let's do 20 and 45. I think that'll sort out a lot. So let's do from here to here is going to be 20. From here to here is going to be 45. Whoa, see how it's getting crazy now? It's okay, don't worry. It's gonna get sorted itself out. From here to here is 15, and that should sort it out. So from here to here is 15. Whew, it's getting crazy, guys. From there to there is 15. The circle should be 5. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit escape, so I'm not in the dimension tool, and I'm going to pull this down while I still can. I think I still can. There we go. And then I'm going to dimension it, because if I do it the other way, it's just going to be crazy. So let's leave that 15. Then this, they said was 5. Okay. So some of the things we put in did not like transfer over. I think what we want is this to be equal to this. There we go. So that one was missing. This constraint was just missing from when I was reading the directions earlier. So it looks like this now. So does this look good? If it's good, then we're good. Oh, they want us to add a little height to it. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay? I'm going to stop where I'm at right here. This is the shape you're going to turn in, but this is how you're going to turn it in. You can't turn it in as just a sketch, so you have to go ahead and extrude it. So I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to extrude it 5 millimeters. Okay. So now when you turn it into me, it will work correctly. All right, that's it. That's the whole thing. Good luck.